Hello everyone, I am Ritusri. Welcome to my channel. Today I will discuss about Sigmund Freud's psychoanalytical theory, which is important from your exam perspective if you have chosen home science as your second paper in your UGC NET exam. In the unit of human development, you have to learn about such theories, and Sigmund Freud's psychoanalytical theory is one of them, which is also important. So basically, in this theory, Freud actually described personality. He has described that personality consists of three separate but interacting components. These components are the id, ego, and superego. Id is the primitive part of the personality. It is the raw, unorganized, and innate part of personality. It is actually representative of the unconscious and the storehouse of instinctual desires. It is completely the amoral part of the personality. It exists at birth and contains all of the basic biological drives related to hunger, sex, aggression, irrational impulses. Actually, it is the amoral, irrational, unorganized part of your personality. It is actually guided by the pleasure principle, in which the goal is the immediate reduction of the tension, that means immediate fulfillment of the desire. It totally depends on pleasure. Like it always tells you about if you like it, then just go for it, then just do it. If you feel hungry, then just take the food from the child. But it's not moral, right? We can't take food from a child. So it is just like that. It doesn't think about anything, any morality. And then we come to ego. Ego is the balancer. That means it is the judge, or you can say it is the executive of your personality. It is mostly conscious part and is far more rational, logical, cunning than id. It actually thinks about reality. It is guided by reality principle. Next, we come to the superego, the third part, the final part, superego. Superego of personality. Superego is the moral part of personality. It actually the wise part. We can consider that it is the revenge one, and superego is the wise one. So it is the devil one and superego is the wise one. You can imagine a man, one of his side is a demon and one of his another side is a wise person, is an angel. So the angel is superego. It always thinks about morality. Okay. It actually consists of two parts, ego ideal and the conscience. Ego ideal is the sum total of all the behaviors which a child has learned about from his parents and others of the society. And conscience is the another part of superego that makes people feel pride when we did something good, or make us feel guilty when we did something wrong. So here in the next slide, I have given an example for better understanding. The boy is thinking, the first boy is thinking that in the first picture, the boy is thinking that the class is boring and I am leaving. This is the impulse that is generated to leave the class. This is the id of that boy. And in the third one, we can see that the boy thinking that you should attend all the classes with full concentration, you can't leave. And this is the superego one. And in the middle, the executive one or the reality one, that is the ego, is thinking that thinking about the consequences, that if I leave the class, then the attendance marks will be deducted. So this is not good for me. So I can't leave. So basically, he actually determines the consequences, that if I leave the class, if I did a job, then what will be the consequences after doing it. So this is the ego, the executive or the judge, which actually balancing between the id and the superego. And id the one which always that just want to satisfy the pleasure, the inner impulse, the inner desire, that it's not good for me, or I don't like it, so I am just leave it. So that's it. And superego is the one that don't do it, it's not good, it's not moral. So this is the superego tells all time. Okay. And the ego is the one which actually thinks about the consequences and then decide that what to do. But it's not necessary that all time ego just denies the impulse of it. It's not like that. Sometimes when the consequences are not that much heavy, or consequences are low or less, then ego satisfies the desire of it. But here in this picture, in this slide, I have tried to describe that ego actually thinks about the consequences and just deny the desire of it of leaving the class. So that's a whole picture which demonstrates an example of this whole theory, how these three components of personality actually works together. Okay. So I think this pictograph is actually help you to understand this. If you really like this video, then please like, share and subscribe my channel. And if you have any query regarding this, then please let me know in the comment section. Thank you. And such videos are coming in my channel, so please subscribe. Last but not the least, I have an announcement for you guys that my own handmade notes of paper 1 and paper 2 are now available on the online platform called toppersthink.com. I'm sharing the link in the description box. Find it and grab your own notes. Thank you and best of luck for your upcoming examination.